This is the second episode of Juggling. In the first episode we were practicing just throwing a ball left to right and right to left, trying to get the ball in a nice arc slightly above our head, trying to keep our elbows still and our eyes focused on the highest point that the ball would reach. Well, I said ball, we're using a pair of rolled up socks, sport socks, which makes a nice soft, easy to handle implement for juggling. It takes a lot of practice to get that throw accurate. It needs to be nice and high and consistent so that when we put a second implement into the juggling sequence, we're confident that where the ball's going to land and we can catch it. So let's go to 2 balls and see how we get on. The first progression is to throw one ball after the other, but at this stage we're not going to worry about catching them. We just want to get the ball going from left to right, the other ball going from right to left, peaking at the same sort of height and making the same kind of arc. The hands are going from out to in, and we're going to throw one and then the second and just let them drop. We go left hand to right hand and then the reverse. We're still not worried about catching either of the balls, but we're now going to concentrate on getting the balls going vertically, looked at from the side. So at the moment we're going up to a point just above our heads, left to right, right to left. But looked at from the side, we're now going to concentrate on getting the balls going up and down without going away from us or back towards us. If that starts to happen, we're making life too hard for ourselves. So we're trying to get the balls going as vertical as we can. A good way to practice this is to use a door or a wall. See, I'm standing about 45 centimetres away from the door, and I'm going to throw the ball left to right and right to left, making sure that the balls don't touch the door. I'm still not worrying about catching them at this stage. I just want to make sure they're going up and down in a reasonably straight line, looked at side on. Getting the flight path of the 2 balls right, that alone will take quite a lot of practice. Left to the right sort of peak just above your head, and from the side to going up and down as vertically as you can. That takes quite a lot of practice. Once you've got that, we're going to add a progression and we're going to try and catch one of the balls. Only one, we're not going to try and catch them both at this stage. So starting with whichever hand you start with, you're going to try and catch that ball whilst consistently looking at the point just above your head. So if you're starting, in my case, with my left hand, I'm going to go left, right, catch. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to reverse the process, start with my other hand. 1, 2, 3. Starting with your left hand and then your right hand, when you can catch one of the balls consistently, say 10 times in succession without dropping it, starting with your left hand and your right hand, we're going to move on and try and catch 2. And the rhythm here is starting with your left hand, left, right, catch, catch. With your right hand, right, left, catch, catch. Left, right, catch, catch. Left, right, catch, catch. Right, left, catch, catch. Right, left, catch, catch. That last one was a bit scruffy. You will drop the ball a lot when you move on to catching 2, so keep going and don't give up. If you're anything like me, you'll probably find that when you throw the second ball, you'll throw it forward. So if you find you're having to reach to catch the second ball, come back to the door or the wall and stand in front of it, so it'll remind you to keep the balls travelling straight up and down when looked at from the side. So left, right, catch, catch, and right, left, catch, catch, standing in front of a door or a wall will help you concentrate on keeping the balls flying in the right pattern. And that's the second stage in our juggling program. When you can consistently catch both the balls going left, right, catch, catch, and then right, left, catch, catch. When you can do that consistently, never go back to an earlier stage in the program. There's some good science behind that, in that if you do go back, you'll start undoing the learning that you've acquired in getting to the stage where you can throw to and catch to. So once you can do that consistently, always start with that and don't go back. In the next session, we're going to put a third ball into the sequence, and then it gets really challenging, but that's when the fun really starts. It's a very difficult skill to master. It's the hardest thing I think I've ever tried to do, but it's worth it when you can feel yourself making progress. It takes a lot of effort. Stick at it, and I'll bring the third episode to you next week.